What up, History Channel crew? Ray Sanchez here, aka RayDog. I'm a former professional mountain bike racer and high-level open racquetball player, born in Staten Island, New York, currently residing in Fort Collins, Colorado. Been into guns since I was a little kid, but about 10 years ago I decided I wanted to start earning my living in the firearms industry. I started off by getting NRA certified to teach pistol, rifle, and home defense courses. As my friends could attest to, besides being loud and opinionated, when I get into something, I really get into it. I started spending a lot of time on the range with some ex-military and some current private contractors that I know, learning everything that I could. I feel really fortunate to live in an area with so many knowledgeable shooters. I currently teach classes ranging from beginner handgun introduction to long-range tactical courses. I also work as a counter jockey a few days a week at the best gun shop around, Jensen Arms. Now, Jensen's isn't your average hunting shop. We're a high-end tactical shop. Half the stuff we sell is illegal in California. Seeing the high demand for the tactical weapons on the market, I got pushed into starting Thunder Beast Arms Corp. Thunder Beast Arms is a high-level manufacturer of suppressors for sporting and tactical use. Making the kind of product that we do, I get a lot of trigger time testing our products for accuracy. I have to say that long-range tactical shooting is probably my greatest skill set and definitely my favorite type of shooting to do. I was able to compete in the 2009 Safari Steel Challenge down in Logan, New Mexico. That was a good weekend for me. I came home with 2 wins. I won the long-range side match Friday night. I shot really well. I shot really well Saturday, the first day of the 2-day field match. Sunday, I definitely didn't bring my A game. I left too many points out there, and I was afraid that maybe I gave away my chance to win the match. When match director Zach Smith came up to me and asked if I had any ammo left, I knew something was up. Turned out I was in a tie for first place, and we were going to have a sudden death shoot-off on the front range in front of everybody. I was pretty stoked to still be in the running and have a chance to pull off a win. First shot was about 200 yards at maybe an MOA-sized target. The rules were we could shoot any way we want except from prone. Let me tell you something. Holding an 18-pound rifle in a 25-mile-per-hour wind, trying to hit a pretty small target at 200 yards isn't that easy. My competitor fired first, but he missed. I fired, I missed. They backed us up to about 300 yards where the target was maybe 2 MOA in size. And the target was a little bigger, but a little further away. The wind was still howling. My competitor shot the way we normally do. He held into the wind and tried to hit the target. I figured something had to be done. He missed. I decided instead of holding into the wind like we normally do, I'd hold off the side of the plate the direction the wind was blowing me and lean into the wind a little bit. When the wind let off, I would swing back across the plate, and as soon as my crosshairs hit the edge of the plate, I said I was just going to pull the trigger and see how she flies. Well, it worked out pretty good. Crosshairs hit the edge of the plate, I jerked the trigger, I heard that favorite sound of mine, a bullet hitting steel, and I was able to walk away with 2 wins for the weekend. Being able to show up at a match of that quality with those levels of shooters and walking away with 2 wins, it was pretty satisfying. I think having competed in racquetball tournaments has helped me a lot as a shooter because it's a really fast-paced, action-packed, one-on-one, quick-thinking type game. I think my experience as a professional mountain bike racer really helps with endurance and the determination needed. Not to say the least about suffering. Nothing teaches you suffering like mountain bike racing. Lots of people like to talk about things they've done and collect trophies. I'm not about that. I'm all about the triumph, the victory of the moment. I'm not into collecting trophies, I'm already talking smack to the guys about 2010 Safari Steel Challenge down in Mexico, telling them they're wasting their time showing up because they're competing for 2nd place. Well, shooting matches and everything's fun. I think the most important thing about firearms is the fact that they're the ultimate symbol of freedom to our society. You can be really good at basketball and baseball and hockey and all that stuff, but they're just games. When you have a high level of proficiency with a firearm, you are truly an asset to your community. For me, guns are a way of life. I carry a Glock on my hip 24/7. I keep a carbine in my car or on my back in a guitar case when I'm on my Harley. Local police department and sheriff's offices around here love me. See me going down the street on my Harley, big, loud, a lot of horsepower, 18-inch apes, guitar on my back. Well, they know it's not a guitar. Throwing sparks around the corners and the canyons, pretty fun. I love what I do, but teaching has me working a lot on the weekends, so I don't get to compete at as many matches as I'd like to. Really appreciate a chance to come out to LA and be America's top shot.